Hello, and welcome to this course. We'll take a look at Zensol's CBA-32P measuring instrument. Produced by Zensol Automation in collaboration with Quebec. At the end of this module, the participant will be able to use the CBA-32P Circuit Breaker Performance Analyzer. Lesson 1. CBA-32P CbaWin Solution Overview. What is the CBA-32P? What do you need to know to master the CBA-32P? What is CbaWin software? What do you need to know about menus to master CbaWin? How is the CbaWin toolbar structured? What do you need to know about data structure to master CbaWin? What is the CBA-32P? The CBA-32P, created, designed, and manufactured in Quebec by the Quebec company, Zensol Automation, is a specialized measuring instrument for diagnosing high-voltage circuit breakers. This portable instrument features open architecture and a modular structure in both hardware and software. There are 4 different models, ranging from 8 contacts for circuit breakers with 1 to 2 contacts per phase, 30 contacts for circuit breakers with 10 contacts per phase. The most commonly used CBA-32Ps are the 8-contact and 24-contact models. The CBA-32P can record all kinds of events, fast or slow, thanks to its high sampling rate, ranging from 40 microseconds to 32 milliseconds, and exceptional recording times ranging from a few milliseconds to 17 minutes. It's the flexibility of these 2 parameters that has made the CBA-32P such a success over the years. Finally, the most popular 24-contact model can record up to 38 signals simultaneously, including 24 digital dry contacts, 8 analog signals, and 6 optical encoders. What do you need to know to master the CBA-32P? Although the CBA-32P is dedicated to circuit breaker diagnostics, it is above all a universal recorder with 2 relays, which, for example, triggers opening and closing operations in circuit breakers. As described in this slide, the CBA-32P is at the heart of the recording of all kinds of electrical signals, typically found in circuit breakers and their control cabinets. The CBA-32P can store up to 24 main or auxiliary dry contacts, AC or DC currents up to 600 A, wet contacts up to 300 V AC or DC, AC or DC voltages up to 1500 V, linear or rotary displacements, and pressures. Shown here is a Fluke 30A AC-DC current transducer. Another 20 and 200 AAC current transducer from AEMC. The CBA-32P's analog inputs comply with international interconnection standards. This makes it easy to connect any physical sensor from any manufacturer. With output voltages from 0 to 10 V or 4 to 20 milliamp. This is the open architecture to which we referred earlier. To take full advantage of all these possibilities, we recommend knowing the physical nature of the signals to be recorded, the brevity of their existence and the total duration of their appearance. Being able to connect to the outside world means being open as opposed to a closed system. A closed system allows no interconnection with anything other than the instrument manufacturer's sensors or modules. What is CbaWin software? CbaWin is a specialized software package for testing all types of circuit breaker. Once the cables are connected to the circuit breakers, and the CBA-32P is connected to the computer, CbaWin then assists the operator in all his tests. Even an inexperienced operator can perform all his tests immediately, simply by choosing one of the universal Zensol test plans. Once the tests have been completed and properly recorded, analysis of results is simplified thanks to powerful visualization tools, enlargement, superimposition, and comparison of signals. Tabular reports in text or Excel format are also available and already pre-configured. Mathematical processing required for synchronization tests is directly integrated into the display of signals and tabular reports. Export functions in Word or Excel format are also available to enable you to configure the software to your own needs. What do you need to know about menus to master CBA-Win? Before we look at how to perform a test, it's important to understand the CBA-Win software interface. At the top, the toolbar, it is divided into 4 parts. On the left, buttons for file manipulation. In green, to configure tests. In blue, to run tests. In red, buttons for analysis. Just below, the test number, name, presentation page, and display name. On the left, the name associated with each curve, as well as the minimum and maximum values reached. To the right of the curves, calculations such as opening time and insertion time. At the bottom, information about the plan and the current test. At the bottom, the date and time of the current test, and the serial number of the CBA-32P used. For example, the electrician's knowledge may be limited to perfect familiarity with the 4 universal Zensol test plans. These test plans facilitate and standardize testing, so all you need to know is the blue buttons for test execution and red buttons for graphical and tabular analysis of results. How is the CBA-Win toolbar structured? Once CBA-Win has been correctly installed, here's how the toolbar is structured. There's also the file handling section and the test plan configuration section. The in-process section, used for test execution, the analysis tools section. What do you need to know about data structure to master CBA-Win? This slide is important for understanding the principles underlying the processing of signals recorded during opening and closing operations. Once the test is complete, the signals are instantly transferred to the computer and displayed on your screen. Synchronization signals are available as raw data in files ending in WD. These files, which must be saved absolutely, contain your test signals. The raw data is used for mathematical processing, such as calculating closing and opening times. Total strokes and maximum coil currents are set in the CBA-Win software and are totally independent of the CBA-32P, which can be switched off. The calculated data is then available as a tabular report, easily accessible via CBA-Win,